brain's already at the point where you're like, you want to start a franchise. Oh, okay. Carl and Javon as
Okay,
one as
okay,
guests.
And Jovan.
Jovan. Okay, okay.
okay.
Nope.
It's gonna be very interesting. I'm definitely tuned in now.
Let's get
Oh,
it.
if you want to see a tiger cry, tune in at 8:30 p.m. Okay.
And see a Red Sox win. There you go. There you
Ah!
go.
Look
There
at that.
you
Look, the
go.
baseball. Look, it's already heating up. So I know the chat's gonna go crazy.
And Dave keep taking shots at a guy that sent a super chat. Come on, Dave.
I wasn't taking a shot. I, wa- I promise I wasn't taking a shot this time. I was just praising my team because I
This man
got
about to call at 1-800 number, get his refund.
Man, don't worry about it. He said, "Don't worry about it. We're gonna get it back when you join. When you hit up that parlay." But something came across the Twitter timeline, and Joe dropped it in the chat, and he was like, "Man, this may be an interesting conversation." I was like, "It's not gonna be that interesting until I actually looked up some of the stats on these people."
Uh-oh.
And I said, "Wait a minute, wait a minute." He asked the question. He said, Who would you rather build your franchise around, Tyrese Haliburton or LaMelo Ball?" Now it's funny because both of these guys are in the Eastern Conference, and both of these guys are on teams that similarly are trying to rebuild. So, Joe.
Let's start this one off. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, yo. I say, yo. All right. But look, I'm going with LaMelo Ball. All right. I'm going with LaMelo Ball. Now, Tyrese Haliburton, obviously, he's a former king, as you can see in my background. Like the bean. If you in the chat, you remember, put the like the bean logo for me if you can. Don't hate. But I'm gonna choose LaMelo Ball. Dang, Tyler the only member. He ain't gonna put it because I went against this guy. So I'm going with LaMelo Ball, and it's a simple fact that I believe LaMelo Ball has a bigger upside than Tyrese Haliburton. LaMelo Ball has been injured, so has Tyrese Haliburton. I think LaMelo Ball has more raw talent than Tyrese Haliburton. I think his ceiling is higher than Tyrese Haliburton. I think Tyrese Haliburton is a good shooter. I mean, I think he shoot better than LaMelo 5% wise, but Tyrese Haliburton, I don't know, man. I like him. I mean, it's close, but I'm gonna roll LaMelo Ball. I think LaMelo Ball. They both playmakers. They both wow you, but LaMelo Ball wows you more. Um, Joe hating because how he left his team. Listen, I ain't hating. So he left. We became a playoff team. So thank you. How about that? But yeah. So I'm gonna go with LaMelo just because I think his potential is higher, but I don't think it's that much. It's actually a close battle. But I think LaMelo Ball. How about this? I think LaMelo Ball's ceiling is he can literally be a top 5 NBA player. I don't see Tyrese Haliburton being a top 5 NBA player. I think LaMelo Ball is that good. Like if he come out with his full potential and he maxed out, he could be a top 5 player in the NBA. I don't see that in Tyrese Haliburton. To be honest with y'all, so I'm going with LaMelo Ball.
Dave.
that makes it more interesting. I was more so judging it off of how they would be able to lead their teams and what the success could be between the two. When it comes to that, I'm picking Tyrese. Um,
Mm.
as far as what they can do and how they can help their team. Now, when it comes to being the more wild player, and like Joe said, as far as like if you just comparing, I know we're comparing the two um, individually, but I'm talking about individually plus team as far as when it comes to winning. Um, I think Tyrese has the higher ceiling when it comes to being able to help his team win. Now, this is not to say that the Hornets can't become better. They did just draft Brandon Miller, number 2 overall out of Alabama.
Mm-hmm.
He's not looking good in summer league right now, but it's the summer league, so you know what I mean. Anthony Bennett looked good in the summer league, and we all know what happened to him.
Oh
So,
my God, I forgot he's in there.
so, so summer league is not the all in all. It's not the end all be all. So, but as a player, I agree. I think Lamelo Ball it will be as far as you comparing the two. He's definitely better all around as far as who can be. Which one of the two you think could be like top 5, even top 10 player in the league? I think that'd be Lamelo Ball. But when it comes to the team, I feel like when it comes to winning, Tyrese will impact winning more on his team than Lamelo Ball will.
Mm.
Um, because um, if you look at their stats alone, yes, Lamelo Ball's points or more. But if you look at Tyrese, his points are going up and his assists are going up. Um, and went from, I believe, when he was with Indiana, when he was with Sacramento, he started off getting only five assists a game. And then now with Indiana, he's averaging 10 assists a game. LaMelo started off with six, and now he's only up to eight. Now they both have been injury prone, so they both has not necessarily played more than about 60 games a season. Um,
Mm-hmm.
uh, Tyrese did do that the year he got traded to Indiana with Sacramento because he played 20 some games with Indiana. Then he played, no, my bad, yeah, he played like 25 games with Indiana. He played about 50 games with Sacramento.
Mm-hmm.
So he has played more than 60 plus. But if you look at it before, it's only been one season where he played more than 60 games. The other two he played 58 or less. So when it comes to that,
He played 50. He played 50 with Indiana. He played 20 something with us.
no, he played
Oh,
51 games.
the year he got traded. Okay.
The year he got traded, he played 51
Yeah,
games with you, and then he played 26 games with Indiana.
yeah, yeah. I got you.
Um,
I got you.
so it's very possible that LaMelo could be the better, like, superstar kind of player, like who's the better individually. But when it comes to team success, I think Tyrese will have more team success because of the way he impacts the game.
Okay.
Now y'all see why I said it was tough when I first thought about it. My first instinct said, I'm going Mello. But then I was like, hold on. I know I had that back and forth with Ty about baby boy, the only Tyrese we acknowledge, you know. But then I had to say, nah, Tyrese Haliburton can ball. But then I also
Okay.
had to step back and think about it like I'm starting a franchise. So who is gonna be that franchise changing player? Who's gonna be that cultural shifter? And me being a Wizards fan, I gotta go with LaMelo Ball because he gonna bring that electricity. You gotta think of the point guards that I've seen, like with Gilbert Arenas and John Wall, like coming out the gate doing the Dougie. LaMelo is gonna give you that all around game. He can set up he got his own, he can create his own shot. He can set up the shot for somebody else as far. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, I know he's not averaging 10 assists, but he got the height, set up the assist, and he can help with rebounding. So now when you think about that, and he got big baller brand, don't buy the shoes. Are they still selling the shoes? Because if they are, did you get your shoes? But outside of that, LaMelo, LaMelo just seems like he's gonna be one of those guys. And I also seen on draft night he called Brandon Miller and was like, "Welcome to the
Mm-hmm.
squad, man!" Like just amping him up. Like, look, bro, let's get ready to go out here and do something. Because it's about time that the Hornets do something. Because outside of him and the random spurt from Kelly Oubre and Bridges, you really want to think about the Hornets. And when you think about the Pacers, they still had people. You still thought about Miles Turner. Like they had solid foundational pieces. And of course, Tyrese is there now. He's going to take them over the hump. But they had pieces already there to kind of get them in a play-in. With the Hornets, it's all LaMelo, and I kind of see him leading the franchise already. So that's why I picked him.
Mm-hmm.
You
So
can't
look.
go wrong with either one, but I'm going with LaMelo.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't
So
think so
look.
either.
When he said impact winning, right? Tyrese Haliburton, when he played with the Pacers, he was 28 and 28. With the Kings, I ain't want to go with that losing record. LaMelo Ball's first year with the Hornets as a rookie, 23 and 28 because he was hurt when he played 50 games. But when he played 75 games, they were 39 and 36. All right, so if he was fully healthy, that would have been a playoff team in the East. But he got hurt. He missed a few games. They lost. They didn't even make the play-in. So they are terrible without LaMelo Ball. I mean, terrible. The Hornets were literally I think, the worst team in the league until LaMelo came back last year, right? Or the second worst team in the league. I remember we played them without LaMelo. They were terrible, and then they beat us when LaMelo came back. So LaMelo, like you said, Tomo, if I'm starting the team, he got the like off the court, check LaMelo. On the court, I say check LaMelo. I think LaMelo is better than Tyrese Haliburton, and I think both of them, when it comes to leadership, they're probably the same right now. There's nothing Tyrese Haliburton has done that tells me he's a better leader than LaMelo Ball, and there's nothing LaMelo Ball has done that tells me he's a better leader than Tyrese Haliburton. So I'm gonna go with LaMelo Ball
I don't know.
on this one.
LaMelo made some good off the court decisions too, though. So I mean,
Yeah,
look what he
yeah,
bringing to the arena.
yeah.
That's
No, I'm talking
leadership.
about. I'm not. We talking leadership. You
No,
talking
I'm
leadership?
saying
No,
you
no, I,
saying
I know what I know what Tom was talking about.
He got some good decisions. You know, if your teammates see what type of decisions you make off the court, they're gonna be like, I got to follow behind him.
Yeah. See, I'm not saying. I think the comments. I don't know if anyone in the comments are knowing what I'm saying. I'm not saying that Tyrese is better than LaMelo. I think LaMelo is the better player.
Mm-hmm.
I don't disagree there. I'm just talking about the foundation of his team and where his team could possibly go because he is the point guard. Because he's more of a playmaker than.
Is he though?
I mean, not by much. Not by much. I agree. But for me, I'm looking at the organization. I'm looking at everything. I'm looking at all of that. I'm thinking if I put them, I'm just talking about where they are now. If I separate the two, then I would more than likely be picking LaMelo because the team foundation just seems to be more fitting. But LaMelo is clearly to me better. I think LaMelo is clearly better. I just think when it comes to Tyrese, I think his impact on winning will be looked at more because of where he is, the team that he has around him, and stuff like that. That's all I'm saying.
Man. So I think just for the folks that's watching at home right now, we made our decision, but just to get the comments involved, the question again was, who would you start your franchise? Who would you build? Who would you rather build your franchise around? Is it Tyrese Haliburton or LaMelo Ball? And y'all heard our answer, so I'm trying to hear what the comments have to say. So when we go back and watch this video, I want to see what y'all say in the comments because we clearly know who's the better of the two on this panel. But as far as building our franchise, we all have different answers.
Yeah, yeah. Because I'm looking.
Go ahead.
Because if I just talk about Miami Heat, who would I rather have on my team right now, based on what we did? I would probably pick Tyrese just because I feel like his attitude, not his attitude. I just feel like he would fit the team better, just because of how he is.
I mean, coming from where I understand where Dave coming from, because if you think about the Miami Heat culture, Tyrese fits that culture.
But you don't think LaMelo fits that culture?
He's a little flashy.
LaMelo, but yeah. Dog though, hey,
you could be
a dog. He's not a dog. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying
it's
he's not
a dog. Think about it like this, Joe. We're not comparing the levels of talent. Just think about it like this. Kobe and Iverson
is clearly better. I'm not saying he's not better. Yeah. He's better.
So think about it like this, though. Hold on. Think about it like this. Kobe, Iverson. When you think of Iverson, you like he's a dog, but it's more flash to his game. When you think Kobe, it's flash there, but it's also like hard work and determination behind it. You get what I'm saying?
Kobe is better though.
No, I didn't. I said don't compare the talent. I'm talking about just when you think of the two names.
Okay.
Wait.
Okay.
You said Kobe and who?
When Kobe
Iverson
when he showed in the finals, Iverson better.
Huh?
When Kobe and Iverson played in the finals, I'm taking Iverson. But Kobe got the advantage because he's taller. But in your case, the person you're comparing to Iverson is actually taller than the person you're comparing.
You're going too far in the details, man. Don't get out the weeds, man. Just get out the weeds. Just look at the painting. If you think of Kobe, you think of hard work, determination, and skill. That's the culture within Miami. When I see Tyrese, I think of that. When I see flash, talent, and just skill, I think of LaMelo / Iverson. I don't see him doing that in Miami.
I think LaMelo has that with the flash. I do. Like, it's nothing Tyrese Haliburton showed me that he's a harder worker than LaMelo Ball.
But you can say, but I'm saying the same thing about LaMelo. I'm just picking my choice. Am I wrong for picking Tyrese Haliburton? Like,
I mean, it's a debate. That's what we on the show. I'm just telling you.
I'm just saying.
You got Tyrese. I'm telling you, I might still pick LaMelo Ball. That's what I'm saying.
So let's do this.
That's you. That's you.
Hold on. I got y'all. All right, here we go. This is now y'all made this question even better because now we got a franchise that we talking about. Because if we thinking about building which one we rather build around, it's easy to say who we gonna pick. But all right, we have a franchise that we just named. Okay. The Miami Heat. Which one are you taking?
If I got Miami Heat, I'm taking LaMelo.
Dave?
I'm taking LaMelo Ball.
I'm taking Tyrese.
Man, give me anything. Utah?
All right, let's go Utah then. They ain't got nobody around. Let's go Utah.
I'm taking LaMelo.
Sacramento? Give me LaMelo Ball. Come on.
This I know we got some time to kill. All right, look, I'm gonna just start naming franchises. Boom. OKC.
Wait, hold on. This comment don't Ty. This does not matter. This does not matter. I'm defending your guy, and you're not making it any easier.
He said,
Melo can't hit it from half court. How do we know that? He ain't even have to try yet. Come on, man. That don't mean anything.
Melo shooting long range threes and stuff like that. He would take those long range threes like Steph Curry. He would take them. Man, this dude been playing with grown men for a long time. Man,
I think it's without a doubt that he's the better of the three brothers. I think that's.
And he's a dog. That's why I like them.
Yeah,
he's more of a dog than Lonzo.
Yeah, no, you're right about that. You're right about that. Now I'm gonna give you that because anytime Lonzo went up against a threat at a point guard, I'm gonna say Fox. Anytime he went up against Fox, he was supposed to show it. Like that's your draft class. And Fox was like, "Nah, I'm supposed to be here. I should have been number one. I don't even know why they even drafted you."
We saw that. But killed him twice in college.
And did it in the league too. He said, "My game translated." What about yours?
That's my dog. Talking about.
But now, why you still doing that? I said, "What about OKC?"
I'm taking LaMelo.
So you just flat out taking LaMelo. It don't matter. All right.
Because you know why? They're the same player. LaMelo is better. They're literally the same player. That's why it's not like it's something Tyrese Haliburton could do that I can't get from LaMelo. That's how I look at it. And Tyrese Haliburton, I mean, who knows? I mean, I don't know about his leadership because when I hear his daggone interview, when he came out to Sacramento and I heard his interview, this dude he didn't sound like a leader to me. He sounded like a person that was just salty. And then he got blown out. Where the leadership at, bro? Where the leadership at? So leaders, I mean, so it's nothing Tyrese Haliburton has done that screams out, "Oh my God, he's a better leader than LaMelo Ball." I can't say that. And you said it so. LaMelo soon Brandon Miller got drafted. What do you do? Hey, welcome to Charlotte. I know what happened to Jordan. I got you, bro. He out the door anyway. I got you. I'm about to sign this Supermax. I got you, bro. Come on, man. My man leader too.
Hold on, but hey, Vaughn, send me a highlight of where Hallie was so flashy. Send me that highlight. Just show me.
Oh, Hallie is flashy. Ask Tyrone in the comments.
I don't disagree with him not being flashy. He is
flashy too.
He's not. He might not be as flashy as LaMelo, but he's flashy.
Thank you. All right,
but LaMelo is loud also because of his appearance. We gotta look at that too.
Yeah, it's because of his appearance, because of his father, for one. All of that.
And he got swag.
Yeah.
And he just got swag, bro. Like LaMelo just got swag. This is called. I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah. So when he go down to Miami, when Tyrese go down to Miami, they're gonna be like, "Oh, tighten up." You see what they did to Tyler Hero? He told him get out the video, man. Go in the gym and shoot.
Think I put this comment up? Melo scored 92 at 16.
Nah, he did though. He did put up 92 at 16 years old. So I mean,
yeah. All right.
That's a consensus right there. That's a consensus right there. We agree. Melo is an overall. We agree on that. We just talking about as far as you starting your franchise. I tell you this. I bet you if LaMelo was in Orlando, Vaughn wouldn't be in here talking like that.
No. Who's Vaughn picking? He picking Melo.
He picked Melo.
You pick Melo?
Yeah. No, if Haliburton was in Orlando. If Haliburton was in Orlando.
Okay. All right. My bad.
Even with Haliburton, I would have told y'all LaMelo. With the King, I would have taken LaMelo.
Well, you know what?
But then it's not like it's a big difference though. Go ahead.
It's not a big difference.
What I'm saying it's not a big difference. So that's why I'm just like, I mean, it's not huge. So I'm just picking Tyrese just because I think.
Look, Melo more of a dog. I told Melo a dog.
You the dog, Melo. But look, Vaughn, matter of fact, you made a not so average top 5.
Thank you for staying to the end. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like this video, subscribe, and also hit that notification button so you can be notified next time we put out a video. If you're listening on any podcast platform, subscribe and hit that notification button, y'all, so you can be notified we put out another podcast audio. And last but not least, hit that share button. No matter what you're listening to or watching it, hit that share button and send it to somebody that you know that would love to watch this episode you just listened to. So once again, thank you for staying to the end, and we'll see y'all at the next episode.